going, everybody? It's Pandora, and I'm back for the final part of this series. This is the American mediums. This is the M48. This is a tier 10 medium. We're on dead rail. We've spawned on the north side, and I'm looking at my team, and I'm not going to go the traditional medium route here. I'm going to push in towards the middle. This tank is excellent. It has great view range. It's got 313 meters. So I'm going to push into the middle here. There's two grills on our team. I'm going to try and spot for them. Now one is gone left, but one is going to go right as well. The E100 is doing E100 things. He's pushing out towards the heavy side here. So I want to be careful here. Obviously I don't want to get spotted. Obviously where I'm looking here is a great spot for their TDs to set up camp. We have spotted the E100. I don't want to push out and start taking shots and get spotted, so I'm just going to see what else gets spotted here. Our E100 is actually, he started off on the ridge there, but he's going to push out towards the heavy side, the little valley. We do have the E50M. He gets spotted. I'll put a nice little shot into the side of him just to keep him down as well. Our mediums, well, our tanks on the left hand side are doing okay there. We've got map control on that part of the map, which is fine. E100 is looking away, so I'm going to try and put a shot in on him, and all I do really is tracking. I don't even do damage, so stupid shot there from me. I am playing with calibrated shells, so I should be able to, if I took the time to actually pen him. The grill, I'm just getting a bearing of what I can see and what he can see. He can't see me, so I'm fine there. The FV4005, a nice little shot in on him. Now he's going to go off the radar here. He's going to reset camo, and I was contemplating taking a blind shot, but there's no point if I'm going to get spotted. You can see the shots flying over my head. The guys on the left hand side, they're comfortable enough, so I haven't really got any shots here, and this is really bad positioning on my part. It's probably a mistake in hindsight. They are going for a E100. He's done very well. He's held off 3 tanks, but he's eventually gone down. So they're taking out one of our tanks, but we do take out one of theirs. So it's 1 tank each. I need to push down here to the E4, who's done pretty well to try and back up the E100, but he is going to get hit here. The focus here obviously is the E50, but the E100 is taking hits from. I only track him there. Now the E4 really just needs to chill a little bit. He keeps poking out, but he's doing well to try and put shots on these two. Again, another bad shot from me. I'm trying to go for that lower glacis, and that's just a really bad place shot. I do track him, but the next shot I do get him, and we do pen that lower glacis. Now this E4 is a 1 shot. I'm hoping that he just chills, but the E100 is obviously eager to try and take him out. So I'm going to try and do my best to try and keep him back. You can see how red that turret is. He does take out our E4, and I do manage to pen his turret, but I do need to resort to heat. Now there's a tank in behind him, the T57, who's coming to help him. Now I don't know if the E100 actually knows what he's doing there. It looked like he moved his turret so I wouldn't be able to pen. But later on you'll see what he gets up to. T57, I managed to thread a shot through there and managed to pen him. You can see the gun is actually very good. On paper it hasn't got the best stats, but it is a very good firing gun. So I'm going to move up here. We do see the FV4005. We're trying to take him out, but he takes one of our guys out. And as I'm saying, it's got a really good gun. I actually messed up that shot, but we do take him out anyway. The M60 is pushing up towards the middle here, so we've got map control on the left hand side. They've come down into the middle, and as I bounce a shot there off my rear, this is the E100 who just bounced a shot up my rear. I don't know how we did that, but I need to take this guy out as soon as possible. I'm kind of half thinking, will I COD him here? But I don't. I realise, no, that's a bad play. There's a tank that's hidden somewhere. He's getting to know my turret armour. I don't know why he shot my turret there. That's the M60 in the middle. I was half thinking of taking him on as well, but this is a ridge tank. I need to get behind a ridge. And there's the E100 again, firing at my turret. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he was doing. So I get in behind a ridge, and now this is This is where this tank needs to really be. On the ridge lines, playing hold down, taking shots on enemy reds. There's a T-57 heavy who's in the middle. He's going to poke and he's going to get taken out. So our grill, there's a grill behind me. There's a grill in the corner of the map now. I get a little bit salty here at the end because that grill in the corner beside their spawn, he doesn't move. And I think we know where the tanks are. There's one tank that we haven't spotted. He isn't moving. And we're running out of time at this point, so I'm looking at the clock and I want to tell the team, are they aware of the time here? It's 3 each. I'll try and type time, but Fat Fingers Pandora here can't hit the T. So I'm going to push up again towards the ridgeline. I need to spot for my team here. Here's the M60 and here's the Foch. So I'm okay here. I've still got a ridgeline to work with. I need to correct my angle, obviously, so my gun, I can actually get it down. This has got 9 degrees of gun depression. So it is the perfect hold down medium. So I'm just correcting the alignment of my tank here. I need to resort to heat. Put a shot in on the Foch. And I'm going to try and get another cheeky one in on him now. I should have switched it back to APCR, but I do hit him in the side. And I'm fuming at this point because that grill still hasn't moved. And we've spotted up the 3 tanks. I cannot understand why he hasn't moved. There he is in the corner, camping. So I took a hit there from the E100. And I'm trying to tell the grill to move because we're running out of time, 35 seconds. So there's the E100. He was thinking of coming out there, but I put a shot in on him. And I make a mistake there. I should have shot with APCR, but I did pan him, but I was using heat and at low rolls. So I've still got their attention at this point. The grill has finally moved. Yay! He's taking out the M60. Well done. Try and put a shot on the E100 here. I'm going to get one final shot. 6 seconds. The Foch is just gone for that grill. Fair play to him. And I managed to pen the E100. But that's it. I bounced 2.3k of damage, primarily because of that E100 who was shooting my turret, and 4.5k damage. Second class Confederate badge. It's just one of those games. It just ran out of time. Too passive at the start. 1.9k assisted damage. That's the highlight of the game. 22 shots fired. And that's the end of the first game. Alright, and we roll on to the second game. This is a game of Supremacy on Port Bay. Now, this game's a little bit different, obviously because it's Supremacy, but I'm not playing calibrated shells in this game, so I've got a faster reload in this one. We have spawned on the southeast side here. Now I'm gonna push into the corner here. Not usually a strategy that can win on Supremacy because you're only covering the C-cap. But I do see we've got a Sheridan, so I'm gonna push in to try and support him. We also got a Progetto. You do see me stop there momentarily. I've got this issue where when I'm charging my device, the touchscreen, sometimes it's not as responsive. So the Sheridan's already in the corner. We can see there's an AMX 50B that's also pushing him, so I'm going to try and push in here and try and support. I'm just keeping an eye on what's to my left here, see if I can get any snapshots off. Nope, we don't. I'm in here at this point. Got a nice little ridge line here. The AMX 50B obviously is the prime target here, so the Sheridan is taking a shot and he's retreating it. We take out the 50B. Now it's time to take out the Batchat, who we didn't spot going in. You can see there I do bounce a nice little shot there. This tank can actually side scrape. That's what you were seeing there. The Batchat, it's just a matter of bullying this guy. He's going to be on a reload now. So I'm trying to minimize the damage. Try and keep in his gun. He's taking the ridge line there. Our team is missing the shots, but I am going to take him out here, which is fine. Now there's an IS-8 who's come to join the party, but he's a little bit late, and we're going to put a shot in on him. He misses a shot, and we're just going to take him out here. There we go, we take him out. Lovely jubbly. Now there's an E50M and there's an E75. The E50M is looking like he's going to be coming over here, so I need to try and get the ridge line here and prepare for him. I'm going to try and track him, obviously, but just waiting for him to show the lower glacis. He does bounce the shot, but I do bounce his shot. We do manage to track him as well. Here he comes. So always aiming for that lower glacis. He does bounce off my turret for whatever reason. And another shot, lower glacis. He does pen that shot. Now the Sheridan, fair play to him. He comes back. He's a one shot and he does put in the damage and help me. Puts him on fire as well. Close to 800 damage. The FV goes at an angle where we can pen him there, and it's just really a matter of taking him out here. Do bounce another shot and we take him out. Finally take him out. So we've got map control. We've got A and B cap. A115. We've got full control of this game. So put a shot in on the E100. It's really just a matter of taking him out here. Our heavies have done well, and we take him out. So 3 frags, 4.3k damage, 1.4k bounced. Semi-decent game. We took the A and B cap. Total control, really. And we get a first class for that. You can see we make some decent credits as well. This is a good tank for making some credits at tier 10. So 4.3, 509 assisted damage. And these are some of the after battle stats. Alright, and we're on to the third and final game. It's another game of Supremacy, Dynasty Pearl. This is footage from the end of 2019, so we've got no missile tanks flying around in this game. Not a mad fan of Supremacy. I have been turning it off for a period there, but I recently turned it back on. I just find it's harder to control the game, I think, now with Supremacy, but it does add a different spice, I suppose, to the game. So, Dynasty Pearl. We spawned on the southwest here, and I'm rolling in towards the sea cap here. I'm going to try and use the ridge lines here, try and play to the strengths of the tank. So we're going to push up to the middle here, see if we can spot anyone. We don't spot any of the reds, but there is an E50 who's going to come in through the middle here. He does get spotted up, and he's going for a bat shot. So I'll put a shot in on him. I do get spotted. He's going for the bat shot, so I've got free reign here. Put another shot in on him, which is fine. Now the IS-7, I'm going to take a shot from him. I'm going to put another shot in on the E50 to try and help out with the bat shot, which is fine. It's an okay trade if we can take him out. And we do manage to take him out, but the IS-7 is having none of any action on this side. I try and put a shot in on him, but he's gone and given chase to the bat shot. So we do spot up the Conway. I do know there's at least another tank to the left. So I'm just rolling up here. I need to roll up just to see what I can spot. There's great view range on this tank, so we do spot up 2 other tanks over here. One, the grill is looking at me, so I'm going to try and put a shot in on him. He's clearly looking at me, so managed to get a HE shot. Do manage to bounce his shot as well. There you can see the strength of the turret, really. Now we take a low roll head shot from the Conway, who's also been looking at me. I'm going to just try and bait him out over here to try and get more shots in him. So he's taken the bait. He's revealed more of his tank. Put a lovely little shot in on him. You can see the gun is excellent. Like it's got, on paper it looks like it's got really bad gun dispersion stats compared to other tanks on the tier, but it's alright. It's holding up. Put another shot in on him. Commentator's curse here. I don't think I get this one. Yeah, I don't, yeah. I was kind of super going for it, but I might as well. But I need to take this Conway out. So he's just lost patience here. He's rolling out into the open. It's just a matter of cleaning up. The grill can't support him at this point, so I managed to take him out. Now there's the grill. I do take a bad shot from the grill there. He's coming out to, I'm at one shot to him, so he's licking his lips thinking, here, I'm gonna take this guy out. I've got the grill, so I know the strengths and weaknesses of this tank. Put a nice little HE shot in on him. I know if he comes up that hill, his gun is also going to rise, and I might be able to track him. I'm using the gun rammer, so I've got the DPM to try and take care of him. There, he does catch my shot with the gun, which is a nice little trick that you can do with the grill. Again, another low roll with HE, but I've got him here. The acceleration of the tank, I don't think he's aware of what... like, he totally underestimated me. Again, another low roll, but all his HP are my damage right now. I've got full control. I'm in behind him. There's nothing he can do. So, a decent HE shot there. It's just a matter of taking him out. So we take him out. I do see we've got 2 tanks that are rolling against the IS-7. I'm just trying to tell them here, hold position, I am coming. But while I'm over here, I'm going to actually get the B cap. Trying to roll in to help the team. Now, there's 2 left on the Reds. There's 1 tank we haven't seen. So I'm going to... I don't know where he is. I'm just going to capture the B cap. We do take out the IS-7. Now, this tank hasn't been spotted all game. And at this point, I'm thinking, maybe he might be AFK. So, first things first, I do capture the B cap. It's just about having control, because you never know sometimes if there's one red who's hiding and he's going from cap to cap. So, I'm going to roll out here to do their spawn area. I do take the long tourist route here, just in case he's a tank who might have been moving at the start, and see if I can spot him up. So the IS-7 confirms what I was thinking all along. He's AFK, and there we go. We spot him up. So I am going to hit adrenaline here. I do want this damage. Put a nice little shot in on him. Another little shot. Up to 5k of damage here at this point. Now I do see the WZ who's coming in. Do manage to get one last shot. I really wanted the kill on him, but the WZ took him from me. You can see I'm a little bit salty at the end there. But a really good game for Supremacy. 5.5k of damage. And we do manage to get the ace as well. So we managed to ace the tank. 27,000 credits. We do get the high caliber award as well. 1.4k of experience. And these are some of the last stats, I suppose, of this game. Before I let you go, I just wanted to take a brief moment just to talk about the equipment setup. Well, my equipment setup on this tank. First and foremost, I kind of been toying around between the gun rammer and calibrated shells. Calibrated shells will take your reload up to 7 seconds, but then you've got those opportunities to pen the super heavies when it comes to your E100s and your mouses, or your mice, whatever you call them. I've been playing it a lot this week, and I've actually been playing it with the rammer. I think your ability to reload quicker is more of an advantage, and especially when it comes to those high DPM tier 10 Russian tanks, for example, being able to pose more of a threat and a challenge to them. So I've been going with the rammer. For the second slot then, I go with defense system. Now, it wasn't evident from the replays earlier, but while you've got a great turret, the one vulnerability that you do have is your viewports get taken out quite a bit. Now, it had a bigger cupola back in the day, but that was removed. But if people can't pen your turret, they'll take out your viewport. And that was the one trend that I've been seeing quite a bit. Also, your driver, when you look at your crew and where they sit in Armor Inspector, your driver is sitting very, very low in the hull. And he's impervious to being injured or being killed. So that's the reason why I use defense system. Third slot is a bit of a no-brainer. It's improved optics. The M48 Patton has got the best view range together with the STB at tier 10 mediums. So it's like I said, no-brainer. You have to go with the improved optics. Fourth slot is the enhanced gun lane drive. It's a bit of a no-brainer. Your shell velocity, you don't need more shell velocity with this tank, and this will help bring your aim time down. Now, I do find you can let off snapshots quite a bit with this tank, and they go where you want the shots to go, but anything to help that will definitely help. Okay, so the fifth slot, I tend to just go for enhanced armor. Now, you can go for the improved armor as well. Enhanced armor for me, anything to help boost the armor on the turret. It's really, you're not doing it for the hull, you're really doing it just for the turret. So that's the choice that I pick. Sixth option is your engine accelerator. For me, there's no other choice. The tank has actually got really, really good acceleration, forward acceleration. Now, your top speed isn't the best. You max out at 48 kilometers an hour. But your ability to move, be able to peak above ridges, that's what makes the engine accelerator quite important. Also, a worthy call out is your ability not only to move forward, but also to move back and pull back. The tank has got really, really good, well, decent enough reverse speeds. It's not the slowest. So when you're peeking over those ridges, you want to make sure that you don't get penned. Your turret, while it is good, it can be penned through the cheeks. So anything to help that and, pull back when you're using that maximum gun depression and on the ridges. That will definitely help keep your tank in the game longer. Seventh option is the refined gun. Now, for a tier 10 medium, your gun dispersion isn't the best when it comes to medium tanks. So anything to help improve that is definitely a plus. So this will bring it down to 0.293, which is really, really respectable in terms of like gun and gun handling. So for the 8th and 9th slot, I rarely get them in tanks, but for the 8th slot, I go for the toolbox. Anything to help recover your tracks or any module damage faster is always a plus. For the last option then, I go for high-end consumables. Now that's really only effective when it comes to using the engine boost or your adrenaline. As of late, I've been using the engine boost more than the adrenaline because I've been using the gun rammer, which for me makes sense. And while we're talking about consumables, I just want to also talk quickly about the consumables that I use. So these are consumables that I do use as of late. Now, I've been kind of tied between the engine accelerator or the adrenaline, but a no-brainer really. Repair kit, your modules get damaged, your tracks get damaged, that helps. Engine accelerator, so your engine power boost, I think this is important to get into those key positions at the start of the game. You're a hold down tank, it's very, very important to get into positions faster than the enemy. So that's why as of late I've been using the engine power boost. And then the last option I go with multi-purpose repair. Listen, crew members get injured, your tracks go, fire start, it's always good to have, no brainer. That takes us on to the good, bad and ugly of the tank. Now, I don't usually do this, but I've had this footage on my iPad for quite some time. This is the pre-buff STB. Okay, fair enough, it was before the buff, but you can see what this gun can do. Managed to pen its turret, and that viewport just gets it just gets hit every time. Like the gun, when it works. Playing the ridgeline, I am a one-shot. That STB doesn't know what has hit him, and I am going to take him out. I'm going to take him out. I'm going to make him peek again. Here he comes. And I'm going to pen exactly the same part of the turret again to take him out. So he's having a look. There we go. We've managed to finish him off. Another situation on Port Bay. Trying to get the corner of the map. Cheeky snapshot. There we go. Bounce. Bounce. More bounces. More bounces. Bounce. Bounce. The turret armor and the hull armor is quite troll. I don't get the shot out, unfortunately, but I bounced 2.1k just of damage, just bounced. Put a shot back. I'm going to take another bounce. There we go. Another one? Another one? Come on, have a go, have a go, have a go. Have a go. There we go, another bounce. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the M48 Patton. Really good tank, solid tank. The good, the bad and the ugly. There's no ugly about the tank, really. The good gun depression, good acceleration, great turret. It's a nice hold down medium tank. The only bad thing really is possibly the top speeds and the hull armor. While you get those troll bounces, you can side scrape. Don't rely on it too much. Another note just on the tank itself, there's not many people playing this tank at the moment. It's got the lowest people playing for the last 90 days, which I couldn't really get my head around. This and then the FE4202, but the 4202 has slightly more people playing that tank. I'm not sure why. And I think it might be something to do with maybe the variant tank, which is the M60. There's some people who got the M60. There's a lot of people, I think they get this tank and then they just end up leaving it in the garage, which is odd. And the impression that I got is that anytime I did see anybody driving this tank, maybe it was a birthday and people were just playing it for their ×5. It's a very situational tank, and I think it's changed a little bit because of the missile tanks that are in the game. Their ability to get around you and actually like HE the back of you. So you do have to be careful. But it's a solid tank. And I'm an average player. I don't find myself the best player ever. But it is a solid tank, and I'd like to see maybe more people playing the tank. It's kind of a hybrid between the E50M and the STB in terms of the profile of the tank and then the view range. But yeah, that's the review anyway. Sorry to cut you off like that, but that's the M48 Patton. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. I don't know what the next review will be off, but hopefully I'll be back up in the air and posting something fairly shortly. Alright, if you're still watching at this point, thank you. And yeah, catch you on the next one. Bye bye.